Okay, now you don't have to yell at me. Now, who would like to help in the show today? All right? Do you think about helping? First of all, everybody take your hands, place them in your laps. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Put a big smile on your face. Come on, bigger, bigger, bigger. And no talking. If you can do these things, you might get to help in the magic show. Now turn to the person on your right and say, I'm going to be in a magic show. Now, turn to the person on your left and say, dude, no talking. Give yourself a hand, yeah. Whenever I perform, I try to pick people who are doing those things. People who are raising their hands and yelling at me, I never pick those people, so I just want you to know that before we get going. But I'm really excited to be here. You know, wherever I go, people always ask me, Rodney, how do you learn your magic tricks? You ever thought about that? You know, I gotta tell you, when I was going to school, I had a really hard time in school, right? I had what's called dyslexia, so I had a real hard time learning how to read, right? And I had everything. I had dyslexia, ADD, ADHD, MOUSC. If they could put a name on it, I got the gift of having it, right? And I also went to school in a state called Rhode Island. Have you guys ever heard of Rhode Island? Yeah. Now, when I went to school in Rhode Island, I went to this place called Metcalf Middle School. And in Metcalf Middle School, I had this principal named Mr. Finch. And the whole time I had Mr. Finch, I had Mr. Finch through 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. I never even once saw Mr. Finch even smile. You know, and I was also known as the class clown. You guys know what the class clown is? Yeah. The class clown is the person you hear their name repeated again and again and again throughout the day, often the conversation of many teachers that evening. So, I was known as class clown. And you guys remember the movie, The Grinch Stole Christmas? Yeah. Do you remember the song in The Grinch Stole Christmas? You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You guys remember that song, right? So here I am in the cafeteria, and I get at the end of the table, and I decide that I'm going to get all my friends together, and we start singing this song. You're a mean one, Mr. Finch, right? We start singing that, we're laughing, we're thinking we're the funniest people in the world, and all of a sudden everybody stops singing. Guess who's standing behind me? Mr. Finch. Now, was that a poor choice on my part? Yes, that was a very bad choice for me. And so I'm looking at my friends. They've all stopped singing. They're frozen in their place. I turn back around. I'm looking at Mr. Finch. I turn back around. I'm looking at my friends. You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, where did all my friends go? You ever notice that? You get in trouble. They're like, yep, they're out of there. See you later, Rodney. So it was just me and Mr. Finch. Now, clearly that was a bad choice on my part, right? And this was not, by the way, the time that I saw Mr. Finch smiling, okay? So I'm sitting there, and Mr. Finch decided. Now, Mr. Finch knew that I was really struggling to learn how to read. He knew that I was struggling to learn how to spell. In fact, today I'm an avid reader because of Mr. Finch. I read about 20 to 30 books a year. I still couldn't spell to save my life, right? But I'm an avid speller, and thank goodness Microsoft came along. So, anyway, Mr. Finch decided that an ample punishment for me would be to spend the next 6 weeks for 2 hours a day outside of his door after school was over, reading books. So every day I'd sit there and I'd flip through the pages of the books, and I would try to pass the time, right? He'd bring a big stack of books. He'd say, "Here you go, Mr. Rash, this ought to keep you busy for the next 2 hours." Little did he know that would keep me busy for the next 2 years. But one day I came across the book that I wanted to read, and guess what that book was on? It was on magic. And that night I was so excited, I went home and I performed my very first magic trick. Would you guys like to see that? Yeah. Now, before we get going with the magic, I got to tell you, I have a little something I like to do during my show. When I'm done with the trick, I'll say, "And that's the end of that trick." And everybody will go, "Aww, aww." But then I'll say, "But wait, I have another one," and everybody will say, "Yeah!" word, a magic word. What's a magic word? Please, oh, that's a great magic word. I love that magic word. What's another magic word? What's a magic word? Have a banana? Oh, abracadabra, yes, all right. You know, abracadabra is actually my favorite magic word. Why don't you come up and help me with the first trick? Give her a big round of applause. Yeah. All right, come up that way. Come on over here. Hi, what's your name? Christy, I'm sorry, a minute ago I teased you a little, didn't I? Because I heard you say abracadabra, and then I said have a banana. So I apologize, you okay? Now wait a minute, if we tease someone, especially someone we don't know, and we possibly hurt their feelings, should we apologize? Yes. Is it always important to keep other people's feelings in consideration? Yes. So you're okay, right? You knew I was just teasing and I didn't hurt your feelings, I hope, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you help me with the first trick. You're going to love this trick, okay? Inside, whoop, where's my bag here? Oh, found it right here. Okay, so inside this bag, I have 3 different items. I'm going to pull each item out one at a time. Wave them at the audience, and when I do, I want everybody to go, ooh, okay? And then you're going to hold them up high in one hand. Now I got to tell you, the first night I ever did a magic trick, I got everyone in the kitchen. I was going to show them how to do this magic trick. Okay, so I went around the house, I gathered up all my different things that I needed to do the trick. So the first thing I found in here is I found a red handkerchief. Ooh. All right, you hold on to that right there. Then the next thing I found was a black handkerchief. Ooh. All right, in the same hand, hold those up. That's it, perfect. And then the last thing I found in here was another red handkerchief. Ooh. All right, you hold on to that right there. Then you guys know what to keep in the rest of the bag? I keep nothing. See, there's nothing else inside the bag. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Hold those up high where everybody can see those. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the red handkerchiefs, I'm going to place it right back, and I'm going to, hey, wait a minute. What color is that? Hold on to that, same hand, right like that, perfect. Hold them up there. What color do I need? Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to get that, and I'm going to, hey, that's not funny. All right, hold that up there. What color do I need? Yeah. I'm going to take a red handkerchief. Ooh. I'm going to take that handkerchief, I'm going to, place that right side back. I'm going to take a red handkerchief. Then I'm going to place that inside the bag, just like that. Now hold those up high where everybody can see that. Perfect. I'll take the second red handkerchief. What color do I need? I'll take the second red handkerchief. I'm going to take that one, place that inside the bag, just like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply roll the bag up just like this. I'd like you to hold on to that. Then I'm going to take the black handkerchief. Ooh. I'm going to take that handkerchief, place it inside the pan, put a lid over the top of the pan so you can't see it. Now, just to review, where did I place the black handkerchief? In the pan. Where did I put the 2 red handkerchiefs? In the bag. And what were the magic words? Now here's what's going to happen. On the count of 3, we're all going to say the magic words abracadabra. The black handkerchief that's inside the pan is going to jump out of the pan, fly 3 circles through the air into the bag you're holding on to, and then tie itself between the 2 red handkerchiefs. We're going to be awesome! Yeah. Here's what we're going to do. On the count of 3, we're going to make this happen. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Did you see that? 3 circles through the air into the bag you're holding on to, tie yourself between the 2 red handkerchiefs. Now we're going to do the most difficult part of all. We're going to make a jump out of the bag, back into the pan again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now it's back in the pan. Yeah. You guys don't look very impressed here. Should we do it again? don't think it's in here? Is that the problem? Oh, that's okay, that's okay. I'll take a look here. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's definitely in there, okay? You guys want to see? All right, everybody take a look, take a look. There you go, okay? Take it out of that. They don't believe us. We're like Siegfried and Roy. We're doing amazing things up here. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to hold on to that. You'll see there's the red one. And now, tie between the middle. There's the black one. And the bag is completely empty. Big round of applause. Yeah. Did someone say the pan? Oh no, the pan's real empty. See, there's nothing in there. It's really black. Come over here. Stand right next to the table. They think that we're using 2 black handkerchiefs. I'm going to pull off the lid, tell them that the black handkerchief is gone. And in this place is Walter. Everybody say good night, Walter. Give yourself another round of applause. Yeah. And that's the end of that trick. But wait, I have another one. So guys, you can see how starting to learn magic was one of those things that made me stand out a little bit, right? It started to become who I was. It's like this rope. Do you see the knot that I've tied in the middle of the rope? It's about the middle of the rope. Now, just like this knot could represent one of you, could represent me, could represent any person, the rope could represent your friends, your family, the people you hang out with. Now what you're going to find is when you're with your friends, your family, you can slide along, just like this knot, from one side to the other. But here's what happens when you start figuring out what you're good at, what gifts and abilities you have, what you like to do, what makes you a little bit different. Just like this knot, you can slide from one side to the other, but you'll start to stand out a little bit like this. Yeah. Now here's the danger, particularly as we get towards 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. Sometimes there's a lot of pressure to fit in, but you'll find, just like this knot, some people think it's fake, but when you start standing out, sometimes there's a pressure to fit in, to do exactly what everybody else does. But just like this knot, if you're with your friends and your family, you'll be able to fit in and become part of the group. Yeah. You see, it took me a long time to figure out this, but when you know what gifts and abilities you have, you know who you are, what you like to do, you will no longer seek the acceptance of others. Others will seek the acceptance of you. Give yourself a big hand. Yeah. Now, I'm going to need the help of a couple of people here. I'm going to get you up in a minute, but in a minute, okay? Because I've got something special for you. Because I understand you sold more than anyone here. So we're going to have something special for you. But let's see. Let's make sure. Would you like to help me out? Come on up here. And then let's get one more person maybe from the back here. Way in the back here. Way. How about, I see someone right in the very back. You have a black shirt on with some blue print on it right there. Yes, come on up here. Big round of applause. All right. All right. Let's wait for your other friend to come up here for a moment, okay? Come on over here. What grade are you in? 5th grade? Fantastic. Julian, I have some cards here. I would like you to place your finger on the back of one of these cards and then hold it right like this next to you when I hand it to you, okay? And you don't look at it yet, so go ahead. Any one of those, place your finger on the back of one of them. Just like that. Go ahead, place your finger on there. That one, right there. Hold that right next to you. All right, now, I'd like you to place your finger on the back of one of those, okay? Just any one of them, right there. Well, you place your finger right on the back of one of those like this, okay? Which one? That one right there? Okay, hold that up next to you. Don't let anybody see it. Take your other hand, place it right on there. Right there. Perfect. All right, what is your name? Matthew, what grade are you in, Matthew? 3rd, fantastic. And you're in 5th grade, wonderful. Now guys, I have cards. All these cards say different things on them, except for 2 of them. They said the same thing. So let's see how you guys did, okay? You had your choice of different cards, and you chose what card you wanted, right? Now, let's look at this first card. What does this first card say? Courage. Is it important for us to have courage sometimes? Yeah. You know, today we're talking about how we treat other people. What if we see someone treating someone unkindly? Does sometimes it take courage to stand up and say, that's not right? Yes. So courage is a very important word. Oh, and there's another word. Does anybody know what that word is? Intelligence. Intelligence. Do we have to have intelligence? Are we showing intelligence if we're making fun of people? No, because intelligence means that we're using our minds, we're thinking, and we're thinking of other people's feelings. How about this one? Integrity. Now, integrity is a big word, because integrity means what we're doing when no one else is around. It's who we really are. Does it take integrity to stand up to maybe a bully when they're making fun of someone? Yes. And not join in? Yes. And what about this one? Thoughtful. Should we be thoughtful to everyone? Yes. Being thoughtful is very important. We want to treat people the way we want to be treated, right? And then we had one more word that you could have chose, and that word was kindness. And when we're being kind to someone, we're treating them exactly how we want to be retreated. So you guys could have chosen any of those words. But there were 2 that matched. Wouldn't it be amazing if they chose the 2 words that match? I want you to go ahead and flip your card over and show everybody what word you chose. What word is that? Respect. That's right. And what word did you choose? Turn it over. Look at that. Give them all a big round of applause. Yeah. Excellent. Have a seat back down there, guys. Another big round of applause. There you go. Now here's what I'm going to need. I'm going to need the help of 4 people from the audience. Would you like to come up and help me? Let's see, I got to get some people from the back as well. I see someone with a Gap shirt on right there, black Gap shirt. Would you like to come up and help me? And let's see, who else out here would like to? How about you with the red shirt on, young man? Yes, right there. Red shirt on, right there. Come on up here. Wonderful. All right, stand back here, just a few steps from the edge. There. All right, so what do we have? 3. Let's get someone from, would you like to help me out with this? All right, there you 2. Both of you can come up, all right? There you go. All right, you stand right here, young man. Stand right there. And why don't you come down this side and join the line down here. Fantastic. All right, guys. Now, here's what I would like you to do. I would like you to hold on to that card. I would like you to hold on to that card. I would like you to hold on to that card. And then you can hold on to that card. Now, we have 4 very important words. Now, guys, are our words important? Yes. Is the words that we use to each other, are they important? Yes. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this trick using this old magic bag. You see this magic bag? This magic bag belonged to my great-grandfather. You see, my great-grandfather was a magician. My grandfather was a magician. My father was a magician. Now I'm a magician. This magic bag was handed down from my great-grandfather to my grandfather. My grandfather handed it down to my father, who sold it to me. Now, what is your name? you? What grade you in? First, fantastic. You're going to be helping us out today, okay? And what's your name? Clay? Clay, what grade are you in? 5th, fantastic. And what's your name? Jamon, okay? And what grade are you in? Okay, wait a minute, 1 second. Clay, what word do you have there? Respect. In your own words, Clay, Clay, what does respect mean to you? Being nice to each other, not calling each other names. So if we had a friend, or what if we called, like when I made fun of Mr. Finch, was that showing respect for Mr. Finch? No, that's why that was such a bad choice. So we should always show respect. Now I'd like you to reach in there and grab a handkerchief, pull it out. And today you're going to have red. Red will represent respect, okay? And what word do you have? Thoughtful? In your own words, what does thoughtful mean? Being kind, that's right. Being nice to people, right? So if I got you up on stage and I made a lot of fun of you, would that be thoughtful to you? No. I would show you respect by being thoughtful, wouldn't I? And always keeping your feelings in mind. So I'm so glad you're up here. Why don't you reach in there and grab a handkerchief? What color do you get? Blue. Today blue will represent thoughtful. Hi, what is your name? Zoe. Zoe, I love that name. Zoe, what word did you get? Kindness. Kindness. Zoe, in your own words, what does kindness mean?
Kindness means to treat others
Oh, very good. Well said. So kindness is being nice to someone, regardless of how they're being nice to you, right? That's very good. So if we were pushing people around, would that be being kind to them? No, that wouldn't be being kind. So we always want to show that we're being kind by treating them with respect and thoughtfulness, right? So why don't you go ahead and reach in there and grab one. What color did she get? Zoe's got green today. And what is your name? Emma. Emma, what grade are you in? 3rd grade. Fantastic, Emma. Glad to have you up here. Emma, do you know what word that is? Integrity, right there, okay? That's okay. And do you know what that word means? No, that's okay, because that's a big word. We don't use it a lot, but here's what integrity means. Integrity means that you're the same way no matter who's around you. You're always the same way. So let's say that someone had some friends and they were acting like they were their friends, but as soon as they left, they made fun of them. They wouldn't have any integrity, right? So someone that you really respected and trusted, maybe a parent or a teacher, you know as soon as you left the room, they were always going to talk kindly about you. So here's what I would like you to do. Reach in there and grab one. And what word, what color? Yellow, that's right. And do you know what we keep in the rest of the bag? We keep nothing. See, there's nothing left in this bag. Now, here's what we're going to do. I would like to know who thinks, by raising your hands, and I'll call on you, who thinks they know what the most important word out of all these are? All these. What do you think is the most important word? Integrity. Wow, integrity is really important, isn't it? Isn't it important to know that who we're friends with are always our friends? Yes. Who else would know what word? Let's see. Let's go. How about number 45? You can just yell it out. What word do you think is the most important? What is that? Kindness. Oh, kindness is definitely important. You wouldn't want friends that weren't kind to you, right? Friends that pushed you around, made fun of you. That wouldn't be very nice. Who else? What word do you think is the most important? All of them. That was the answer I was looking for. Can you imagine having a friend that didn't show you respect? Should we show everybody respect? Yes. That's one of the reasons we call our teachers by their last name, right? That's showing respect. So you place respect back in the bag here. Now, just the handkerchief there. Perfect. And you take thoughtful. Now, we want friends who are thoughtful, and we want to be thoughtful to them, right? So you place thoughtfulness in there. And then kindness. Let's place kindness inside there. We want to make sure that we have friends that are kind to us, and we want to be kind to our friends. and then you go ahead and place integrity in there. And we want to make sure that integrity is represented because it takes all these. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to make these silks all come together and represent a great friend. Does that sound awesome? Yeah. All right, now this is where you're going to get involved, okay? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to take the magic wand. You're going to tap that 1, 2, 3 times, and poof! All those silks are going to be one big silk representing all these words, a great friend. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get out a magic wand. Now you're going to take this magic wand. Now don't point this wand at anyone in the audience, because I don't want you to turn anybody in the audience into a rabbit, all right? So you can take that back, you can hold it, you can tap it, you can... Yay! Wait a minute. Okay, that's okay. We'll just take this. Hey! Hey, that's not funny. All right, so we're going to... Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay, Zoe. Oh, wait. I think we lost the magic. Do you see any magic in there? Do you guys see any magic? Any magic? No? You know, let's see. Oh, I'm not sure if I have a wand left that will turn these silks into one big handkerchief, but I do have a wand left that will turn you into a rabbit. Hey! Let's see here. All right, here we go. All right, now, take your hands, hold them right by your side, face the audience here. All right, before we do this trick, do you like carrots? Do you like carrots? Oh, with ranch, okay. Well, the great news is you're going to love them anyway in a minute. All right, so take your hands right on the count 3. We're going to say the magic words. 1, 2, 3. Just joking. All right, I do have a wand left, okay? I have a wand left. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to take this, you're going to tap it 1, 2, 3 times, and poof, they're all going to come together in one big silk handkerchief representing all the qualities we want in friends. So you take that, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, just like that, boom, they'll turn into it, okay? So you grab into there. Oh yeah, you got it. Okay, so you're going to take that, and you're going to... Hey, that's not funny. All right, so you grab that one, and then we're going to... Wait a minute, that's not funny. Hold on. You hold on to that one right there. Wait a minute, hold on. You grab the wand right there, so you take that. Wait a minute. All right, let's wave them over on the count of 3. We're going to wave the wands over. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Reach in there. Grab that handkerchief. Pull it out. Look at that. All those handkerchiefs are one big handkerchief. Yay! All right. Thanks, guys, for helping me out. You guys have a seat back in the audience. Give everybody a big round of applause. Thank you. And that's the end of that trick. But wait, I have another one. You know, guys, now remember I told you I had a hard time learning how to read, write. I went through school. Well, one thing about what my father did, you see, my father was in military contracts growing up, so every 5 years we moved. Every 5 years that meant I was the new kid at school. Do you know what the hardest part of being the new kid in school is? It's the first day at lunch, because in the classroom you've got people, they sign you a place, but when it comes to lunch, you don't know who to sit with. Would it be nice the next time someone new comes to school that you invite them to sit with you? Yes. Should we ever exclude someone from our groups? No, that means keep them away, right? We should include everyone, invite them. So the next time you have someone new at the school, should we invite them to sit with us at lunch? Yes. Because that will make them feel welcome. Now, I brought along 2 new friends with me today. You guys want to meet them? Yeah. Are you sure you want to meet them? Yeah. All right. So they're a little nervous about coming to school and meeting everyone, but I'm going to bring them and place them out right here, okay? Here we go. Now, all right, I would like you to meet my first friend here. His name is Benjamin. Everybody say, hello, Benjamin! And then I also bought another friend. His name is Nicholas. Everybody say, hello, Nicholas! Now, they'd like to do a trick for you. Would you like to see their trick? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place Nicholas's hat over the top of Benjamin and Benjamin's hat over the top of Nicholas. On the count of three, we're all going to say the magic words. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You guys are not going to believe this, but now under Nicholas's hat is Nicholas, and under Benjamin's hat is Benjamin. I'll do it again. All right, so I'll place Benjamin's hat over the top of Nicholas, and Nicholas's hat over the top of Benjamin. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And we'll do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You guys are not going to believe this, but now Benjamin's back under his own hat, and Nicholas is under his hat. Yay! All right. Turn them around. Turn them around. Okay, I'll turn them around. There you go. Okay. The other way. Okay, I'll turn them the other way. Spin them? You mean spin them around? Okay, there you go. Oh, you want to see the back side? Oh, you don't want to see the back. Oh, no, that will embarrass them. You just met them. You don't want to embarrass them, do you? Oh, no, I don't want to embarrass them, okay? All right, I'm going to show you the backside, but they're going to be really, really embarrassed. You see, this is Benjamin's girlfriend, Priscilla, and this is Nicholas's girlfriend, Lisa. Man, you guys embarrass these guys. If we have friends, and with friends sometimes we tease each other, don't we? Sometimes we tease each other because we're friends. But should we ever embarrass our friends? No. Because that's not being a good friend if they feel embarrassed, right? Yes. So give yourself another round of applause. Would you guys like to see a really neat trick? Yeah! I have to tell you, I don't normally do this trick at school assemblies, but because of your friend, Mr. Dustin here, he has convinced me to do this trick during this school assembly. Would you like to see it? All right, now, what I'm going to need, who here has ever read the story or seen the movie of Peter Pan? Really? Have you seen it? Come on up here, big round of applause. Yeah. Stand right over here. Wonderful. Hi, what's your name? Jayla? Jayla, how old are you? You're 5 years old? Fantastic. What grade are you in, Jayla? Are you in pre-K or are you in kindergarten? Kindergarten, wonderful. That was my favorite grade. In fact, I love it so much I did it twice. It was great. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a trick. Now, in the book of Peter Pan, you You guys like fiction books? Sometimes within stories, there are hidden secrets. Inside the book of Peter Pan, they teach you how to fly. Yeah. Now, Jayla, I'm going to whisper the secret to you off the microphone of how to fly. Everyone else will have to go read the book to figure out how to do it. Because they teach you using two things, but you only need one of them. So I'm going to tell you what that thing is, okay? Did you understand what I said? Now watch. Using the thing I told you to think about, we're going to teach you how to fly. And if you guys want to know how to find the secret, you're going to have to go read the book of Peter Pan. Now come up here. Stand here. Now, on the count of three, Jayla, I'm going to hold your hands. I'm going to have you jump up on here. You're going to land on it on your pockets, just like you're sitting down on the chair. Ready? 1, 2, 3, up. Boom. Just like that. Jayla, can I get you to slip your shoes off for 1 second? Is that okay? All right. You got that? Wonderful. All right. Excellent. Now we're just going to place these right here. Now, Jayla, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you lay on your back with your head right here and your feet right down there. So place your head right there. Got that? Perfect. Go ahead and lay back. Go ahead and lay back. Lay back. Lay back. Oh, Jayla, let's sit up for 1 second. Just go an inch this way, okay? Because your head's about to fall off the edge. So that's perfect right there. Go ahead and lay back. You're there. Wonderful. Now, Jayla, here's what I'd like you to do. Place your hands right on your tummy like this. Now, you remember what I told you to think about? It's in the book of Peter Pan. Here's what I'd like you to do. Jayla, close your eyes. Think about what I told you to think about. Keep your eyes closed, like you're getting lighter and lighter. Now, Jayla, keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed and think. Just focus on that, what I told you to think about, like I could just think. And I ask students this one question. Wouldn't it be neat if you could predict the future? Now here's what I'm going to need. I'm going to get someone from the audience here. Let's see. How about you, young man? You've got the green shirt? Yeah, right there. Perfect. Come on up here. Big round of applause. All right. Back up here, one more round of applause. Yes. What is your name? TJ. What grade are you in, TJ? Third. Fantastic. TJ, we're going to do a great trick here. TJ, we are going to do a card trick. But, TJ, I made a prediction. Like I was predicting the future. That prediction is right here. TJ, I'm going to place that on that box, and I'd like you to sit right on top of that prediction, okay? All right? You're right on top of it. There you go. Now, TJ, I have a deck of cards. They're all different cards. TJ, hold your 2 hands out like this. TJ, wouldn't it be neat if you could predict the future? You could predict the future. That's right. Here's what I'm going to do, TJ. I'm going to take that deck and I'm going to break it in half like this. Placing half of that deck in each hand. Now, TJ, I want you to look at that. All those cards are different, right? And then I would like you to look at these. All these cards are different, correct? Okay. TJ, I don't want to influence you. You take your right hand, you take your left hand, take one of your hands and gently toss it over the back of your head. Okay? One of them. Doesn't matter to me. Go ahead. Perfect? They're all different on the floor, right? You can look back there, see they're all different. Okay. So TJ, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it in half again. You can toss the same hand, you can toss a different hand. I don't care. You go ahead. Perfect. So TJ, you're down to just a few cards here. Here's what I would like you to do. I would like you to take your index finger, place it on the back of one of those cards, and hold it there and do not remove it once you place it there. Now just place your finger on the back, point on it. Now that's the card you chose. I'm going to give you a chance to choose another card if you would like, or you can stay with that card. What would you like to do? Do another card. Pick whatever card you want. That one. Would you like to stay with that one, or choose another one? Stay with this one. Don't take your finger off, because I want to make sure that that goes right to the very top of the deck. Now, I haven't done anything crazy there, right? And that's the card that you chose. Now, is that different than all these right here? So that's a different card. Now, was that fair? Now, we had a whole deck of cards. We broke them in half. You toss half, they're all different, all on the stage. Then, you toss another half. You chose. And then you place your finger on the back of that one. I ask you if you're sure you want to stay on that one. And you move to that one. And I ask you again. And then you chose that one. And it was different than every card that we were holding, right? Now I ask people all the time, wouldn't it be amazing if you could predict the future? What if I knew before you walked in this room today, that was going to be the card that you came to? Would that be amazing? Here's the answer to that question though. Can you predict the future? The fact of the matter is, you can predict the future. You may not be able to predict the lottery numbers, stuff cool like that, right? But you can predict your future. You get to choose whatever it is that you want to do, right? That's why we're here at school. So when you grow up, if you want to be an engineer, you can be an engineer. If you want to be a policeman, you can be a policeman. If you want to be a great mom, or great dad, okay? You can be anything that you wanted to be. That's the point, right? So you can predict the future. But wouldn't it be amazing if I could have predicted what card you chose? Do you know what card that is? What card is that? 2 of spades, right? Hold that up where everyone can see that. Hold that up. 2 of spades. Now, I don't want to touch the card that you were sitting on, but I made a prediction of what card you were going to stop on. I'd like you to show everybody what card you've been sitting on this whole time. 2 of spades, yeah! The future? Yes, you guys get to predict the best future, you get to predict your future. But here's the thing, guys. When you hang out with people who put you down, when you hang out with people who lie, you will become a liar yourself. When you hang out with people who do drugs and alcohol, you will do drugs and alcohol. Your choice of friends is very important to choosing your future. Give yourself another round of applause. Yeah. Now guys, I have a trick that comes apart in 1, 2, 3 different pieces. Now, everybody check it out. Like this. I'm going to take this, place it here. And everybody check this out. Check it out, 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 check it out. Yes. Nothing inside. Now, you notice how I placed a little window in the front of this? The reason I placed a little window in the front of this is so when I put the red tube in, you can see the red tube. Can everybody see the red tube? Yeah. Everybody check it out, 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 check it out. Now, nothing inside here. Ready? On the count of 3, we're all going to say the magic words. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. And that is the end of the show. Yeah! Wait, would you like to see one more trick before? Now, guys, we've talked about a lot of important things today. Treating our neighbors with respect, right? Having integrity for ourselves. What we should look for in great friends. Do you remember Walter? Yes. Remember how I told you about predicting the future, if you could predict the future? Yes. Walter told me when he grows up, he wants to be something other than a bird. And I told him, when you're a bird, right? You guys are going to school so you can become anything that you want to become when you grow up. But today, I thought maybe with a little magic we could help Walter out. You guys want to help him out? All right, I'm going to need help with one more person up here. Would you like to come up and help me? Come on up here. Yeah. All right. All right. Hi, what's your name? Sarah, stand right over here. Stand right over here. Now, Sarah, I'm going to get Walter out here. I'm going to get Walter out, but I got to tell you, I'm going to bring Walter back out. And Walter's really, everybody's got to be quiet, because Walter's really, really shy around people, okay? Especially around girls. So there's... Here we go. Here's Walter. Everybody say hello, Walter. All right, we're going to place Walter on his little thing here. All right. Now, I'm going to cover Walter up real quick, just like this, all right? Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you hold this right here. And when I tell you to, Sarah, I'm going to move this box out of your way. I want you to slowly walk away and pull that off of him, okay? Now, guys, this is going to be the biggest magic trick of the whole show. So everybody loosen up your hands, okay? Everybody, point your finger at the box. Wiggle your fingers. Ready? On the count of 3, we're all going to say the magic words. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, Sarah, pull that off. See how we did? Look at that. Okay, get the trick.